All right. So, MVP candidates near the end of the year, as we are. Of course, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, typical quarterbacks, and then
Right.
Carson Wentz, who has emerged these past couple of weeks.
Yeah. I want to touch on Russell Wilson real quick because he's been an MVP candidate before, I believe. But this year, I think it's a little different because they do not have a running game. He is the running game. He's the entire offense. And of all Seattle's touchdowns, there's only one that he's not accounted for. One touchdown that he's not been responsible for, instrumental in any single way. It was a rushing touchdown a few weeks back.
Dang.
29 of their 30 touchdowns have been Russell Wilson. All him. And they're still winning games. Even teams know that it's Russell. It's just him out there.
Dang. That's pretty good.
It's insane. I would be shocked if he keeps this up. Even if he doesn't keep it up, I'd be shocked if he does not win MVP. Honestly. He's my leading candidate. 4 weeks to go. We got to see how it plays out.
Yep. All right. Rookie of the year. Kareem Hunt has fallen off from where he was way up here at the beginning of the year.
I think if Deshaun Watson was still playing, he would have won it. Honestly.
Yeah, maybe.
I kind of want to still give it to him anyway because his team's been 1-5 since his injury. It's like he was so good. I
have no respect for Tom Savage.
I don't either. It's just
because when they started Watson, he's talking crap about his team and how they're going to be terrible with Watson and how he should be starting. And then Watson goes in and kills it.
Like Tom, I know what your last name says, but you're not a Savage fan. Okay? Chill. Let the young rook take over, alright? And he'll be back for your job next year, Tom. So don't you worry about that. You'll be unemployed.
Retire.
You'll be unemployed. You can come join us on our podcast.
No, you can't, actually. I don't want you in the podcast.
We'll kick out Preston. If Tom, you can come
I'll go
join
be a quarterback. I'll be better than you.
Tom Savage can join us if he pays for all of our equipment. His NFL salary becomes all of our paychecks. We'll accept him on those conditions.
I'll take that one too.
But yeah, Kareem Hunt's fallen off. Alvin Kamara, I think, is probably gonna win it this year.
Yeah, he's turned it on.
He's been so good. I mean,
Smith-Schuster got suspended for one game. After his
rightfully so.
Immature act.
Rightfully so. That was a dirty hit, and his reaction after the hit was just unnecessary. Yeah. I didn't like it.
What was worse, Gronk's hit or Smith-Schuster's hit?
Gronk's hit was worse, but Smith-Schuster's reaction.
Yeah.
So I think they both should be suspended, rightfully so. I'm glad that both their suspensions got upheld, even if they didn't agree.
Yeah.
But the hit on Antonio Brown in the end zone by George Iloka, his suspension got overturned earlier today. Okay, but he's got like a $36,000 fine.
That's it.
So, I mean, I think that's fair.
That's like $2 from us.
Yeah. And Leonard Fournette.
He's been consistent.
Yeah. And I think that's been good. The fact that Jacksonville's gotten the running game has gotten them to that, what are they 7-4 or something like that?
Replace Blake Bortles.
Eli Manning. Go get Eli. And I was watching Good Morning Football the other day.
Or go get Sam Darnold.
No, they're not going to have a high draft pick, though. You know Sam Darnold's going to Cleveland.
DeRozan?
He might go to New York. The Giants, not the Jets. Josh McCown stepped up this year for the Jets.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he's not a long-term solution. The guy's 38. But
he's turned it up.
Yeah, I think he can play good quality football for the next 2, maybe 3 years. And
so you can take Jalen from us in about a year, because I hate Jalen. Bama fans feel me right now. But hey, we got in.
Georgia fans are just laughing.
We got in. We're coming for you, Clemson.
Yeah, all right. I mean, Georgia's going to win it all this year, obviously. Everybody knows that. Mm-hmm. But what, you doubt us?
I want to see Nick versus his best disciple in Kirby.
That would be a good matchup.
It will be.
Mm-hmm. Where were we? We were talking about the NFL.
We went from NFL to college. All right, back to NFL.
Defensive Rookie of the Year. TJ Watt in Pittsburgh has been playing very well, as he should. He is a Watt, after all. Not really surprised.
Big, scary man. And then Marshawn Lattimore from New Orleans, cornerback.
He's been injured for the past couple of weeks, but he's been performing very well. I think he was very instrumental in revitalizing that defense to their 2009 glory, if you want to call it. I mean, that was the year they won the Super Bowl, and it was their defense that helped them to that. Tre'Davious White over in Buffalo, excellent young corner. I mean, he picked off Tom Brady. I want to give him the Defensive Rookie of the Year right now. I applaud you, sir.
You got Jamal Adams from the Jets too, out of LSU.
Stud safety right there. I think he's been an excellent addition to that roster. Coach of the year. Okay, so I've got 3 candidates, and I don't know if Preston wants to add anymore.
I don't have any.
But
Bill Belichick is always.
That's true. I mean, he's a nominee for Coach of the Year like almost all the time. Can we really?
It's like Nick Saban.
You just rename the award after him, and then it's the Bill Belichick Award for Greatness. Here you go. I mean, you won't be Bill Belichick as close as you'll ever be. Kiss his rings.
I like that.
But Sean McVay over with the LA Rams has been just doing an excellent job with Jared Goff, youngest coach in the league, and you can tell that
he's
that
turned
team
the whole team around.
Has definitely had a resurgence.
Just fix the uniforms and the
Please.
mismatching.
I don't understand what's happening with
Find yourself a designer
jerseys and just fix it. You have to.
We don't want to see that in the Super Bowl.
You can't if your uniform doesn't match, you're not allowed in the Super Bowl. It's a new rule.
You'll be stopped outside the door.
It's a new rule that they just put in about 2 seconds ago. Your helmet has to match your uniform colors, otherwise you can't go.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson over in Philly. Kind of a similar situation with the Rams. Young quarterback, and the offense has stepped up, and they've been excellent team-wise scoring. Their defense has been pretty good, and their celebration game is on point. I mean, I think my favorite celebration team is the Pittsburgh Steelers, but my favorite celebration comes from the Philadelphia Eagles when they did the electric slide 2 weeks ago, I think. It was either last week or the week before, after an interception. It was great. I loved it. Minnesota Vikings, honorable mention on the celebration list. They've been...
The Duck Goose, pretty good.
When they did Leapfrog, that was a nice one.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Eating the turkey on Thanksgiving. Some quality stuff.
Falcons need to step it up. Raiders need to step it up.
A lot of teams need to step it up.
Oh, well, speaking of Raiders, for AFC winning, they've lost Cooper to concussion and a sprained ankle, which seriously hurt me, but... And then they also had Crabtree out.
Yeah, but Crabtree should be back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
And taking on a Chiefs team that's going to be without Marcus Peters because he got suspended for throwing a flag into the stands. That was hilarious, honestly. And the fan just caught it and was taking selfies with it.
I wish Cooper was back for the Chiefs because that's when he had a super big game.
But, I think that's going to be a huge matchup. And we'll come back to debating who wins the AFC West in a couple minutes. But last candidate on Coach of the Year, we've got Mike Zimmer with Minnesota. Specifically, that defense, it's been great, and he's a defensive-minded coach. But also, the fact that he's been running with Case Keenum for most of the year. And I'm actually very glad because I do not like Sam Bradford. Because his sleeves come to, the middle of his arm.
That's pretty funny.
And I'm just like, he looks like an 8-year-old in a jersey that doesn't fit him.
I can't wait to see Teddy Bridgewater get back out there.
Mike Zimmer almost put him in a couple weeks ago, but Case
he was on the sideline during the Falcons game the whole time with his helmet on.
Teddy was like, all right, Case, as soon as you throw an interception, as soon as you mess up, I'm coming in.
You better sprint in there.
Case, stays down for half a second longer. I'm in. Case, get out. Teddy's just like, I need to be in. Case is like, what's happening? What you doing, fam? Me and Adam, we got this connection now. We're besties. He's like, I need you to leave. Security, come get this man. He's taking my job. But Mike Zimmer, excellent job in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Jimmy G. So he got his first win as a starter in San Francisco against the Bears. He performed very well, honestly. He threw an interception, but it was a tip ball, and his receiver should have caught that. So I don't know if I'm going to count that against him. He's undefeated in all 3 of his starts, though. So San Francisco should have been starting Garoppolo. I like how we all call him Jimmy G. Garoppolo's just too long to say. But honestly, I think he might be the future of this franchise. And that way, yeah.
And he's got what's his name as head coach?
Oh yeah, Shanahan.
The
Shanahan. Offense fits. Jimmy Garoppolo is a better fit for the offense than
so they don't have to draft anybody now.
Right, and they can use their draft pick somewhere else.
Question is, do the Patriots draft a quarterback now? Since they don't really have a backup.
I think.
And who do they go after?
I don't know if they draft one this draft. If they do, they might wait until the 3rd or 4th round or something. sort of like a Dak Prescott situation because the Cowboys didn't expect Tony Romo to get injured. But I don't know. If not this year, I think they will have draft one next year.
Yeah.
Because Tom is he's getting old, guys. I mean, I don't think he threw a touchdown in this past Patriots win. I think it was all Rex Burkhead, honestly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's been performing. He's been doing what Tom Brady does, but it's been nothing impressive. So, I don't know. I think he's not going downhill, but he's kind of leveling off.
Like, way up here, but leveling off.
Yeah. It's like, I'm level, I'm chill. They're just like, what? Level? Tom, come back. No, I can't. I'm flying Glam in stratosphere.
Aaron Rodgers be throwing bombs up into that stratosphere, trying to get back up.
Rodgers like, nah, fam, I'm good. What collarbone? It ain't broke. They're just like, Aaron, you can check the x-ray. He won't even look at the x-ray.
Yeah.
He really won't. He's like, because if it's not healed, then like, I'm going to be disappointed. But if it is healed, it's still a reminder that I'm not on the field yet. So it's like, I'm just ignore it.
All right, Super Bowl?
AFC West.
Oh, AFC West again. It's like the third time we brought it up.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever actually finished the discussion. We haven't even mentioned the Chargers yet.
Chargers have been somehow good.
They started out 0-4, and then people were just like, "Wow, Phillip Rivers, what a trash can!"
And now they're like,
And he's like, "All hail our Lord Phillip Rivers."
their attendance is terrible.
It really is.
It's like going to a middle school baseball game. I mean, parents there. That's about it.
Yes, Philly. Yes, go Philly. Throw the touchdowns. Hit the home runs. Mom, that's the wrong sport. You're doing great, sweetie. Accurate depiction of the LA Chargers. But I mean, they're 6-6.
Yeah, they're somehow up there.
They've been hot recently. Probably the hottest team in the AFC West. So, but they might falter. I had no clue who they're playing this week. Actually,
I was looking at
Redskins.
Earlier,
That's it.
Yep, that's what it was.
I think the Redskins have a shot.
Their
to
defense
win.
has been good.
Yeah, but I mean, only if the Redskins can win if they keep Kirk Cousins on his feet.
Yeah.
Because they'll have the Chargers, Melvin Ingram, and Joey Bosa coming off the edges, and Kirk Cousins. I have no clue if his offensive line is healthy or not, because it didn't look healthy when they played the Cowboys last Thursday.
Mm-mm.
So, get that fixed. Pay the man. Pay Kirk. Keep him there. Captain Kirk is guiding your ship. Beat the Chargers, please. Hate the Chargers. And we'll see how it goes. I think the Raiders actually win this division, though.
I do too.
He's a Raiders fan. Of course he thinks that.
All right, Super Bowl.
Right. Okay. I stand by my prediction of Pittsburgh beating Philly.
I stand by my prediction of the Titans and Philly.
All right. So we both got Philly in there. Who do you have winning that? Titans or Philly?
I think Philly will win it.
All right.
Titans got a smash mouth running game, and I like it.
That's true.
I just don't think they'll be able to keep up with Philly in that game.
Yeah. Philly's been flying high recently, and I think they're going to rebound.
I still think Tennessee's the dark horse.
I'm going to be getting a lot of hate for this, but like New England's going to like lose in the divisional round. I think last time I said championship round, nah, I got them divisional round. They've been in the championship too many times.
Yeah.
They get stopped.
Tom Brady will fall over dead or something, I don't know.
Sniper. Pow! Should be interesting conclusion to the season.
Yeah.
These last 4 weeks. So.
Anyways, we should be back before the playoff round.
Yep, we'll probably be back after week 17. We may or may not be doing a podcast after the wild card and division and conference championship rounds. We will do one ahead of the Super Bowl. I guarantee that.
Oh yeah. We just gotta start posting more.
Yeah, well, we'll get on that.
We've been off.
Yeah, we haven't even
School's
recorded.
tough.
We haven't recorded anything in forever. But this episode should be up. It's about 4:00 on this Wednesday.
402.
Right. So hopefully it'll be up tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning. I'm aiming to have it up before this Thursday night football matchup.
So Tom, you got about 3 hours to apply.
Yeah, so I think that about wraps it up for this episode.
Yep, it does.
So like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what you think. If you think we should post episodes for the playoffs, tell your friends. Follow us on Twitter at nonsense_pod.
And we will be back next time.
Yep. Bye.